Man, you know, something that I learned in life, man. A lot of people in relationships where the people you in a relationship with setting you back. Man, y'all got women that really don't work, that really don't want to save money, that really don't know how to build, that really don't know how to work with a man. Man, she a setback. She gonna set your whole life back. You gonna live a working ass, paying bills life, and you all ain't even gonna get nowhere but go on the trips every 2 years or once a year. Most of y'all, when y'all do take y'all vacation time, y'all just sit at home for a whole week. Why would you want to sit at home for a whole week when after you get off of work, you sit at home for a whole week for 300, probably 52 days out the year? And a lot of y'all women, y'all got men that set y'all back. Y'all can't get nowhere. Like, y'all can't get nowhere, like, because the men that y'all with set y'all back. It's like, man, it's like nobody's being taught right. Women not taught right how to operate with a man. Men are not taught right how to operate with a woman. It's like everything is a setback in our community. Like, our community is messed up because we got our women and our men bashing men that's trying to be successful, bashing men for their opinion or anything like that. But you don't got our men and our women bashing gangbangers or bashing rappers, talking about killing our own people, being murderers to our own people. We don't have women and men that stand up against that. You know, we got women and men that go against a man that's trying to be successful or go against a woman that's trying to be successful. We attack each other. The men attack the men and the men attack women. The women attack women and then the women attack men, and then you got the white people attacking us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like our community ain't gonna get nowhere because we don't work nowhere together. We attack each other instead of attacking the people who we need to attack. You know? That's why we don't get nowhere. That's why everything we do is a setback. And then y'all think some black people going to sports is gonna make life all right. Cause everybody wanna go to the sports. Like, y'all gotta start realizing, man, sports is a circus. That's why I started standing away from sport. I'll watch it every now and then because it's a little entertainment, but I don't watch like full sports. I watch more of the highlights. But I'm just telling you, like, man, we doomed if we don't change. That eye for eye stuff in relationships, that ain't. Just like a woman be like, oh, well, I cheated because you cheated. That's not true. You cheated because you found you a way out to put the blame on something because you been cheating and you just ain't get caught. So that's saying, like, if you did something because I did it. So let's say if I save $100,000, are you gonna save $100,000 because I saved $100,000? Let's say if car costs $15,000, I paid the car off in 1 year. So are you going to pay your car off in 1 year that cost $15,000 because I did it? So let's say if I paid bills for the whole year, every single bill in the house, are you gonna pay every single bill in the house for 5 years just because I did it for 5 years? See, a lot of people make excuses for a lot of stuff that they shouldn't even make excuses for, so they can put the blame. And a lot of women and a lot of men don't want to take accountability for a lot of stuff that they do. They always want to put the blame on somebody. But I'm gonna tell you just like this here: you're gonna get too old for a lot of stuff if you keep playing around, and if you don't know how to play chess and checkers and shoot dice and play dominoes. Oh, you're gonna be messed up in life. Cause see, every time you go into a situation, it's gonna be checkers, it's gonna be dice, it's gonna be chess, or it's gonna be dominoes. Them the effects that you got in this life. So if you don't play the game right, you messed up. So you're gonna have to play the game right the whole time, or you messed up. So a lot of people don't know how to play the game right. And a lot of people use too much emotions with every situation. And you know another thing a lot of people do? They'll tell one group of people, or one person, no. When they say, hey, do this, do that, do this, no. But then somebody come along with some lies They go over there and do everything that the people say in the lies, and then they get messed over. Then they want to say, oh, I hate people. I hate people. What you hate people for? You deal with them sorry type of people, and then your outcome come out wrong or messed up. You can't be mad at nobody. Be mad at yourself, because I believe this right here. Life won't always bring you somebody that's going to tell you how to do something the right way. Now, if you choose to do something the wrong way, that's on you. Don't get mad at nobody when it don't turn out right. If you choose to do something the wrong way, that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So if you choose to do something the wrong way, then you gotta understand your outcome. Because at the end of the day, nobody put a gun to your head and make you do anything. So basically, really, when you do something, you're really doing it because you want to. Because nobody put a gun to your head. But the thing about it is, like, even in relationships, we attack our self in relationships. We let social media be the number one influence in our life. We let social media be like the god of decisions we gonna make. Not me though, but I'm just saying, most of the people. And most of the women is destroying relationships. And it's another thing that killed me too, I seen. Women say, oh, well, if you're a strong, independent woman, don't no man want to mess with you. Man, yes, they do. A strong, independent man want to mess with a strong, independent woman. It's just that's the fact that the strong, independent woman act a whole totally different way. And she feel like, well, I'm this and I'm that, and then I don't need no man. Man, let me tell you something. If you saying you don't need a man to pay your bills and to buy you stuff, that's grown people. Grown people do that. You shouldn't need no man to pay your bills and to do this and buy you stuff when you living in a different household. And you a grown woman, you shouldn't need that. The same thing with a man. But it's the way you present yourself. Just because you can pay your own bills, your own this and your own that. That grown people do that. That's what grown people do. So that type of woman, that type of man can't never come together and build nothing, because the woman feel like, well, I'm equal as a man. Okay, well, if somebody broke in that house with a gun, you should be the first person that run over there, because you equal as a man and you strong and you independent. You should be the first person that run over there. And then your man should come second. Since you want to be number one in the house, you should be the first one to go over there. When a war start out in the USA, you need to be the first one on the line and say, I'm going to die for this country. I'm going to die for the other men that's not strong and independent, that's weak. You need to go die for that then. Because other than that, all of that stuff is a way to divide everything. That's y'all don't understand. That's why the Chinese people, they don't talk about stuff. You never heard Chinese women stand up and say, I'm a strong, independent Chinese woman. You never heard a Hindu lady say, I'm a strong, independent Hindu woman. You never heard Spanish women be like, I'm a strong, independent Spanish woman. Like, boy, you don't never hear none of these other races from these other countries say that. You hear most of the black women say that, and a lot of white women starting to say that. Like, you don't hear these other races from these other places saying stuff like that. They don't even bash their men. They don't even bash their men. They don't even bash their women. They don't even talk about nothing that go on in the household. They don't even talk about any of that. It be our own people in the USA that does that. They don't talk about any of that. They talk about none of that type of stuff. Like, you don't even hear from no. That's why I say we doomed. The ones that keep saying you not me, and not the ones on me. Y'all gonna be doomed over here. Ain't gonna be no hope. Ain't gonna be no hope. Ain't gonna be no hope for a lot of stuff over here. Ain't gonna be no hope. None. I don't know what finna happen over here, but I ain't gonna be over here to find out. But I'm just saying, like, the game over here messed up for real. The game, it's messed up over here for real. It's really bad. It's all chaos in our community. It's all chaos everywhere.